last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today is day 2 on modifying the Evo 10. I did a video previously showing all the parts that are going on at the moment and already installed a few. So I'll put a link to that. But today is the day we're going to start on the engine bay. So yeah, we've already got the APR carbon fiber cooling tray on, and we've already cleaned and re-oiled this air filter that's part of the ETS intake kit. So today's job is we're going to put the cover on this, the new Firewall heat shield, and the catch can. So I'll show you those parts. So yeah, this is what we're doing. So we've got the Evolution by Design Firewall heat shield. Now we'll correct that. I keep saying Evolution X Design. It is actually Evolution by Design. So just had to clear that up. Also have this, also made by Evolution by Design. It's a prototype product. I have one on my Evo. This actually came off my friend Justin's Evo. He's changed his intake set, how he's laid it out now, and routed his intake to a different spot. So this he no longer needs. So we're going to try this out on Letitia's Evo. So as you can see, the way that the APR cooling tray works is it actually is guiding air straight through, and it's actually getting pretty much stopped by the factory ETS heat shield. So this will probably be a better option, as it will go into this hole here and the air will actually hit the pod filter. Plus it'll still block a lot more heat, I'd say, than this factory one. So if this will fit with this filter, we'll give this a try and then we'll paint it black. So yeah, we'll try that one out. Then we also have this Clubspec Chicago power steering reservoir cover, which really is a nice looking piece that tidies up that ugly bottle. And this Driven Fab catch can. So I'll sort of throw all these products on. I've made videos on pretty much all of them before. But first thing I do want to do, you can see this filter. It's pretty much black. This is what the K&N filter on the ETS intake looks like as well before I cleaned it and re-oiled it. So yeah, take this one off, give it a quick clean, and we can throw all these on. Okay, so quick update. Done two things. Have removed this TurboSmart dual port blow off valve and put the TurboSmart Compact on, which is what we run on my car and on Letitia's Rally Art. Just got it sitting loosely at the moment, but that we'll buy one of those to put on this car if it seems to make a bit of a sound difference, which I think it will. Secondly, okay, so I've removed the ETS heat shield, which, as you saw the way it sits, it was basically blocking any air coming from the front using this APR tray. So we've put this Evolution by Design prototype one on. So he makes two. One is for this style intake, which sort of curves down towards the headlight, like this one, which is the ETS, and the other one he makes is one that comes sort of straight back, which is what I run, which I think is a better option, as its filter is right there going straight, so the air's going straight in, whereas this one is sort of catching, still hitting the filter, as you can see, but let me see if I can get a good angle. Yeah, it's sort of air's going into the back of the filter, so that's still something, but yeah, I feel like this will be a better option. We just need to get the factory airbox Snorkel, as this is designed to clip into that. It'll sort of hold it back in place like that, and there won't be this big gap here. But I think we will buy this one, so I think it's a better option, as we do want some air going into that pod filter rather than completely blocked off like this one. I'm sure this one's great for manual guys, but with the SST bringing a lot of heat up from down below, it's blocking a little bit underneath, but this one's blocking a lot of heat that's coming up and around the back, and also providing air into the filter. So I think we'll paint that one and that'll be going on the car permanently. Next thing I want to do is I want to get this power steering cover on, and we'll also be tucking this wire down underneath, which I've done in my car recently. It was something that Justin did to his car. He did a video on sort of showing what he's done, not really how to do it, but it's pretty easy. You just basically undo these clips, and when you undo this you tuck it underneath. So I'll show you that as well. And yeah, let's keep moving. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've got the bolts out of this. Then what I did was I unclipped the clips that are holding this in. So one there, undid this bolt so I can move this. So it's a 10mm, two 12mm, and then I move this out of the way, tuck that down there, tuck this under this, down in there. So once we put our cover on, which I'll take this cap off first, that wire, instead of running up here, will now be down there. So yeah, shout out to Justin for the idea on that. I'll put a link to his video that he talked about doing that, but yeah, I just thought while I'm putting this bottle on, I have to take these two bolts out anyway. I'll do that on this car as well, because it does look a lot neater. So yeah, let's get this on, see how it looks. Alright, there's the update. Clubspec Customs power steering cover is on. This wire is tucked down underneath it, so I sort of clean up here a bit. Yeah, it looks a lot neater. Next up, I'm going to put this Firewall heat shield on. Well, sorry, I'm going to take the OEM one off and put the Evolution by Design black one on. So let's quickly run through what you have to do. You'll have 2 bolts at the bottom. So on the very back there, either side, have that rod in the middle that you sort of line it up with. You'll have 1 bolt here. There you go. Hopefully you can see those. So you have 3 bolts, they're all 10mm. Loosen those, this one will pop off and we can put the new one on. We use 2 of those existing bolts at the bottom, and the middle one we just need a longer one which comes with the Evolution by Design heat shield. And yeah, so all 10mm, but just the longer one for the middle. So yeah, let's get that one off, throw the new one on. Okay, so there's our old heat shield out compared to the new one. So yeah, obviously it looks a lot better and is a lot more functional. This extra area here, plus it's larger all around. This is the extra bolt you need that'll go through the middle here, and these 2 are just the normal bolt, and that one is just the sort of guiding rod. Also have to remove the manifold heat deflector just to get this one off, and I'll probably paint that black while it's off. Okay, so let's get this one on. Guide it down and try to line up the center rod like that, and we just throw our bolts in. So sorry, very dark in here, but I'll get those couple of bolts in. Alright guys, so it's a couple of hours later. We've just gone out, and like I said, we grabbed this Snorkel. We borrowed this off Justin, and look at that now. Flows in, no big gap here because this is actually factory Snorkel, which clicks in, probably can't see, but clicks in to the hole. So yep, and we actually tested this out. We're actually getting a couple degree lower intake temps through Torque Pro using this heat shield rather than the factory ETS one, which was like that. So definitely going to be buying this. Give it a quick paint job now. So also I've pulled these 2 brackets off, so I've taken this ECU bracket off. It's going to paint that black as well. This little fuse bracket which down here. So I'll just remove those 2. I'm going to paint these 3 at once, and kind of want the manifold heat shield to cool down a bit because it's really hot after just taking for a drive. But I want to take that off and paint it too, so let's give it a few minutes. Might just clean these ones up first, get this one off. Yeah, we'll give them a quick paint job, Also, while we're at Justin's house, we borrowed this oil cap off him. So this one looks a lot better than the factory plastic, which I'll just grab. So that's the factory one. And that's the new one. So yeah, a bit nicer. We'll just borrow that temporarily until we sort out what colour we want to do the valve cover and everything. But for now, it looks a lot better. And yeah, as you can see, this looks really good now. Much better intake option. So yeah, stoked with that. And another great thing is this Turbo Smart Compact blow-off valve, which we just borrowed off the Rally Art temporarily. Sounds a lot better than the one that came on the car, so a lot more flutter now. And yeah, it seems to be driving a bit better with it, to be honest. So because it's a factory style diverter valve, yeah, really happy with that. So yeah, let me get this piece back off now that I've test fitted it. No, it's perfect, definitely want to buy it. So I'll take this off, paint it, along with this one back here. And then, yeah, we'll start putting the driven fab catch can in as well. That's going to be a decent change to start off for this engine bay. Okay guys, so it's the next day and sort of ran out of light last night, but got everything finished. So I thought I'd just drive down the road because I'm just taking the car out now to get some stuff fixed. So I thought, yeah, I'll just park up down the road rather than film in the garage. There's a little bit better light out here. So yeah, as you can see, catch can is now installed. Doesn't quite fit great with this plastic engine cover. Probably have to trim a little bit here, I think, to make it sit, but just temporarily on, as we will be painting the valve cover like I said. So yeah, we've got the catch can on, plugged up down the bottom here, and line going in there, as well as line coming in back here, and plugged up there on the intake. And hopefully, yep, I did tighten that. We painted the manifold heat deflector black. Probably didn't do the best job, but don't really see it too well. I just don't want to, when you sort of peek over, to see it looking stainless. Yeah, we've got our power steering cover on and did our wire tuck. Got the APR tray on with this factory Snorkel and this heat shield from Evolution by Design. That's been painted black. Not the happiest with the job I did painting it. In certain lights it kind of looks silver here where it sort of bends, so it's probably not the best paint. I might go a sort of glossier paint, or I might even try and go like a wrinkle black finish. But yeah, it looks a lot better, and straight away I can tell you it actually performs a lot better. The intake temps in this, just using Torque Pro, are down an extra couple degrees Celsius straight away, just having this, because before, like you saw, it was just blocking the filter. Now it's got the air going straight through. So yeah, really happy with that. And we also, yeah, just painted this bracket and this bracket black. So the engine bay is actually now looking amazing. Didn't get the front lip on, just sort of ran out of time, and yeah, have to drop the car off this morning, so that'll just go on in the future. But yeah, I already showed you guys how it looks. Oh, and one other thing is we got this engine oil cap, which we borrowed off Justin as a spare one that he had, so till we pick something up, decide what sort of colour we're going with the valve cover and what will suit. But yeah, so other than that, the bay is done for this stage of modifications that we wanted to do. Obviously, yeah, painting the valve cover, wire tucks, painting the strut bar, and all sorts of stuff will come in the future. But for now, yeah, it's looking amazing. It's just a complete night and day difference from when we sort of first looked at the car and picked it up. Just a good clean, and then these few modifications. It just doesn't look sort of stock anymore like it did. It looks nicely modified, so yeah, really happy with it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. There is plenty more videos to come on this car, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see what we're doing to this car next, and also my Evo 10 and Letitia's Rally Art, plus all the other cars that we film, events we go on. So lots of Evo 10 and Rally Art content. So yeah, definitely subscribe if that's the sort of thing you guys are interested in, and feel free to check out some of my previous videos. Some of my early ones aren't the best, but yeah, I feel like I'm trying to improve, and some of my videos are getting better. So yeah, if you want to check out some of my previous ones, there's lots of installs, lots of cruises that you might enjoy. But yeah, feel free to like this video also, Put any comments you have down below, any questions, and I'll try and answer them. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later.